So let's take a look at how my fry are developing here. If you recall from a previous video, I got my two West African cichlids to breed here. That's Diamond in the foreground, and just behind her is Storm Shadow. Here's when they did their little mating dance, and here's a shot of Storm Shadow spitting out the fry. This is in the 10-gallon tank, and kept her in there for a while to kind of do her maternal instincts and take care of the fry. Don't keep them in there too long though, maybe a couple weeks max. Overhead look here at the 10-gallon tank. Feeding time right here. You always get more action if you put a little bit of food in there, if you want some activity for feeding. This is a month later now, maybe a month and a half, and you can really see how much they've grown. Now I had to combine them with 3 larger fry from another female. So I put that divider there, just a simple item I got from Petco. You have to do a little bit of cutting and you can get it to fit. Those are the larger fry right there. I believe Diamond was the father of those two, but a different mother. I'll show you her later. Get a look at the design there of the divider. And something interesting happened with this you're going to see later in the video. So just because there's a size difference, I figured it was safer. Usually you don't want to put cichlids of different sizes, but this is my first experience with fry. Maybe the aggression is different when compared to juveniles or full-grown adults. So you're getting a look at the setup of the tank. Obviously that's a screen in the middle, so the water goes back and forth. The filtration, the filter does its job from the right side. A couple of caves in there just in case the water has a little bit of current and they want to rest. Now, do you notice anything different in this shot? There's 4 fry on the left side now instead of 3. Somehow one of Storm Shadow's fry from the right side managed to migrate over to the left. I thought I had that divider in there really tight, but there was a small gap there, just a little tiny one that I didn't think would be any factor. And quite frankly, I thought the smaller ones would be afraid to cross over. But take a look at this. That little tiny space there between the screen and the glass. See, there's a little bit of screen there. Don't look just at the black part. There's some transparent screen there. Anyhow, she came over to this side and there was no problems, no violence. And so I realized that I guess you don't have to worry about aggression that much when you're dealing with fry, even if some are a bit larger. That right there, though, might not be conclusive, maybe because they were in the water together and they could kind of sense each other's hormones and they saw each other through the screen. Maybe that kind of broke the ice. Maybe it would have been different if I just dropped them in with no divider. Hard to tell. But it was definitely a nice surprise. They're all mixed together now and getting along great. And when I took out that divider, that wall, the first thing I thought of was President Ronald Reagan's favorite speech. So I had a Ronald Reagan moment in my fish tank.
Tear down this wall.
Thank you, Mr. President. So everybody's getting along great in this tank. They're developing really nicely. 10 gallons is a little bit on the small side, but I think I can raise them until they're juvies in here. I do a lot of water changes. The filtration is good. A couple of these fish are really looking gorgeous. I got 2 of them that are that pure white, just like Storm Shadow, the mother. A couple of these OBs are looking like they could be as beautiful as diamonds, so I'm really happy. Look for the updates coming up. Leave some comments and subscribe, please, if you haven't. See you in the next video.